One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus, we never concentrate our power, and most people double their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Those are not my words; those are Tony Robbins' words. And hello, guys, how are you? Joseph Miller here, the guy behind the Mobile Money Blog Lifestyle. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss uh, simple things, but if you don't take serious or you don't pay attention to them, they are going to kill your business. Okay, it's a one thing to hear about the problem that can be hold you back, but it's a whole different story when it comes to taking action steps that will they positively your daily habits and to abolish these issues. So today I'll share with you how I was able to conquer these business killers and how you can take the same action to do the same if you choose. With that being said, let's jump into it. So here are the two reasons why many can't uh, make an online home-based business work and spend months, years spinning the wheels. I was in that situation myself. So one, they're spending you are spending your time on the wrong things. You are spending your time on wrong things. And second, you are constantly changing direction. So you never get the traction. So first, let's look at the reason number one and identify some of the things that you should not be wasting your time on. One should be email, second, phone, third, time wasters and negative nails, fourth, distractions, and the last thing, social media. You're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, you're on YouTube. You have opened the bunch a lot of windows on your browser. So, although some of the things that I've mentioned can be semi-important at times, but they are considered some are considered as a low yield activities, or I call them low yield income producing activities, and some of them are considered as high yield income product activities or income product task for the day. So let's discuss about the emails and phone. For example, when I was getting started, I always had my email open like literally 50 times, 100 times, I don't remember. When I wake up in the morning, I open them every time. So it may be the same. So to clarify, I did this while I was working on my high income product activities. So obvious, this slowed down my production and I got way less accomplished, but because I was consistently distracted by emails and phone. So now I only allow myself to check email for 15 minutes in a day, in the morning, just that. And then again, after finishing my self-assigned high yield income product activities of the day, I do the same with phone calls and usually start returning calls after 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. But daily to allow myself time to get my marketing done first. So that was thing. And that was about phone and email. And the second thing is about time wasters and negative nullies. So this is a big one. Yeah, very, very big one. Whether you're just getting started today or you are seasoned yet a veteran, you're always going to have time wasters and negative nullies trying to steal your dreams and your goals. If you haven't made your first sell online on your MLM, on your network marketing, or enroll anyone in your business yet, it's like you'll hear all the common negative remarks on from the closest to you, your friends, your family, or whatever, such as, are you still wasting time on that get rich quick scheme? Or why not go and get a real job? Or isn't that a pyramid thing? Huh? Maybe having kind of things like that. And that's okay. A lot of time, the ones closest to you are quickest to voice their opinion, educated or not. So it's important that you distance yourself from these remarks. Distance yourself from these remarks, maybe from your father, from your mother, from your sister, or from your close friend. Distance yourself. These are your very first dream crushes. But simply, anyone who makes these remarks are uneducated in the field of entrepreneurism, are uneducated on the field of entrepreneurism and are best suited as an employee working at 9 to 5 to grow someone else's fortune rather than their own. So, or they can decide to get educated on the subject and learn the potential they have in growing their own business. So, I just wouldn't waste my time trying to convince them of the later. Heck, I remember when I got started, I faced endless ridicule and people questioned what I was doing all the time. Guess what? Now that I've experienced a substantial amount of success, these same people are asking me how they can get started and how to turn the tables. So once you do start see result, you will find that the time wasters and negative areas will slowly start to fade from the outside. However, you will still find them within. Okay. So what does this mean? Well, one example is that you'll find that some just getting started with you in your business will have the lottery mentality compound. That this is the when I put in my money, when the wheel spins, I'm going to get a bunch of money. So they feel that just because they are invested in growing their business at a fraction of the price of what would cost the real world, I might add that they should instantly start making profit without doing any work. You will also find that many will email and phone you consistently without taking action on their own. And again, it's okay. There is a solution also. In this industry, you can learn to ravage systems, okay? Systems like iPass, Empower, technology, and video to help your teammates on very large scale. For a good example, in this video it's explore you, it's help you directly. So maybe I might be answering some of the questions maybe you want or you have on the business level, on a personal level, um, on how you can grow the business. But videos like this help you. So when you plug in your teammates into a team training, you will find that majority will get serious and follow a proven system. So it's actually quite funny. You'll find that your biggest producers often contact you the least, and the people who never produce contact you the most. It's up to you to prioritize your time, ensuring that you spend your time whilst on high yield income producing activities, reward your top producers, and get your time wasters plugged into a system that will teach them how to become top producers and become an asset to your team. It's great to help them. Just make sure that they are taking action and applying proven training in place by you or your upline. They can't expect you to do everything for them. Otherwise, you will be quick out of business and you will quit. So that was this. Second thing. The third thing is about distraction. If you're entering into this industry, coming from the employee mindset, you are more than like all too familiar with the boss lawman over your shoulder. As becoming an entrepreneur can be exciting, yet scary at the same time. But once you have deadlines to meet, it's now up to you to set your own task and meet your own deadlines. You are a your co-workers become the TV, the fridge, your telephone, social media, pets, kids, you name it. There are endless distractions they can keep you busy. So it's up to you to set specific time where you will not and cannot be distracted, can be disturbed to ensure you produce and see result in your business. So avoid those distractions. Set yourself a time to do something very useful. So how to avoid these time wasters, pitfall, and business killers in your business? Set shadows. Sounds simple, right? For me, it actually took months. Almost it was close to 2 years to break my time wasting and habits. It wasn't until I started assigning myself allotted time of accomplishment tasks, low yield and high yield income producing activities. That time I was able to start producing massive results in my business and I was able to get more done in less time. So where should you time be spent? Let's chunk that down. For marketers, good example where your time should be focused on one, building a list, second, driving traffic to your offer, and third, creating content that will produce result. And on side note, adding fitness into your routine can be a huge motivator. Yeah, you should work out. Yeah. I noticed that when I started working out daily, I was able to accomplish more in less time. And I'm more focused and have more energy and more eager to take massive action. Become an entrepreneur is about much more than just becoming your own boss. It's about becoming a personal self growth. We talked about about that and I think it's in a video of why should you become an entrepreneur. So it's about personal self growth, development, and becoming a more well rounded, better person. Getting paid to do this is just an added bonus. So assign your high yield income producing activities to your schedule daily and assigning your low yield income producing activity. I always assign myself 2 to 3 high yield income producing activities daily. Okay, uh, this can come from one. I have to create a blog post daily. Uh, uh, Second, which is related to that, is creating an article about that blog post. And the third thing is about creating or making a video like this to educate my client and business and new prospects. And the last thing, which is a must, is creating myself a paid ads. I always take I take a chunk of between 20 to 50% of my profit in that week or that month to take that back into my marketing. Okay, so that's a high yield income producing activities, and then I assign myself almost 2 to 3 low yield income producing activity in my schedule. First, also include emails. So I get myself like 15 minutes at 1 hour of open emails and check to and reply to you guys, clients and customers and new people who maybe really want to ask some personal question. And then I assign myself between 30 minutes and 1 hour to follow up with phone calls. These phone calls, I either take 30 minutes to talk with new prospects, which I give people 3 to 5 minutes. So in 30 minutes, I find myself talk up to 6 people, and I get them to take action. And then I give myself 30 minutes to talk with team members. So with team members, it can maybe talk with the top producers, the guys who are doing good things. I give them 8 to 10 minutes, and then the guys who don't produce much, I give them between 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is what we give direction to what they should do to become top producers, and then I give myself a 1 hour to work out. Yeah, build that those mouths. So then I give myself 1 hour for leadership calls with teammates and listen to inner cycle audios, reading to books, and those kind of things. So be sure to schedule your time to breaks to enjoy some leisure time as well. It's very good if you have a fun in your business. That's if you check out this blog, it's about having fun, playing hard, and get paid every day. So uh, not not this is that don't add more than you can handle, or you'll end up being overwhelmed. So this is only leads to inaction if you chunk or you put yourself a lot of to do things in a single day. And it's better to accomplish between 2 to 3 specific thing in your calendar day than get 7 things and then do like 2 or 3 and remain with 4 things that you didn't really accomplish. That's it's lower your energy. It's lower uh, your task you're planning to do the next day, because you find yourself, yeah, yesterday I planned to do 7 things and I did 3. Then there are those 4 things I didn't do yesterday. Then I'm going to chunk them up to tomorrow and those kind of things. So it's better to take your week out and plan it so that your activities, you can accomplish 3 activities every day, 5 activities every day. Those are good things. So those are the things that, yeah, uh, I want to discuss with you. And um, another thing is about the second thing, business killer. Apart from those things, about you constantly changing direction before getting traction. Uh, you, I think if you're new in this industry, maybe you didn't see that. But if you are a veteran, there's this thing called the MLM of a month. Okay, every month there is shiny thing that's a pop up, and we find ourselves that in every shiny thing there are those guys who make big checks, but how are they making it? You find yourself getting run to them. So no, don't do that. Always when I see people get started on the right path, then they fall short of reaching their goal because they lose sight of their why, the reason for getting started in this industry to begin with. So they place blame on company or a sponsor or look for the easy way out. Sometimes other people quit, which is the biggest mistake. Tragedy and dream crusher I've known in this industry. So sometimes they join different program and different programs. So they look for mistake in the opportunity where instead they should look for the mistake in them that made. Jumping from one thing to the next will never solve your recruiting or sales problems. See? The fact is, once you get it, you can make a good income with most opportunities online. As long as you do your research and choose your company with a good product and the compensation plan. So I honestly believe that if you focus on just one project at a time and stick with it until it's 100% completed, it's one of the biggest secrets of doing well in online business or in your MLM or network marketing opportunity. So as it truly is, and I have personally created a huge result working on single project, then automate them project to see the massive result, and then repeated that process. So now, if you guilt of taking way too much, and here is what I want you to do: pick one area you want to master in your business and work on it. And for example, you want to master how to get more leads, maybe using YouTube videos, maybe using Facebook, maybe using blogging. So now focus on one thing. So focus at least 2 hours a day on that thing that you're focused on until you mastered it. Do it that thing only for 2 hours in a day, and pick your goal you like to achieve, such as get maybe 100 leads per day, 300 leads per day, and make at least one action towards achieving this goal daily. That's what you need to do. Focus on just one thing and get and one thing at a time and get it. Boom. It's it's easy. Speaking like that, it's easy to get great things or get notes on the biggest killers in your business, but it will need to take you a great attitude of you and a great consistent application. What do I mean by that? If you want success in this industry, today you have learned. So the second thing you have to do is to do, and after doing it, teach it. These things, they didn't come just bloop. No, I've learned them. I've mentors that I'm looking over, or they're looking over at me. I learn what they're doing every day. And after doing what they taught me, like I'm teaching you to hear, now I can teach you. Yeah, it's becoming simple like that. So learn, do, teach, learn, do, teach, learn, do, teach. So until next time, this is Joseph Muir, a father and an entrepreneur and a successful internet marketer. I would love to have you at our blog, the Mobile Money Lifestyle blog, which is found on www.joemuir.com. Welcome. Let's have some fun. Let's play hard. Let's get paid every day. See you in the next video. Bye bye. I would love to hear your comments. Tell me what thing have you learned from this video, and share it with maybe your friends, family, or teammates. Let's catch up. Let's see you in the chat or in the comments below.